one of my favourite conspiracy theories is Stevie Wonder's not blind. Mm-hmm. Right.
So I've heard this.
Right. So
Didn't Shaquille O'Neal said that, oh, I live in the same apartment block as him. I got into a lift with him and he pressed the
button for him. And then there's another video of him on stage and somebody walks past him and bumps into like a mic stand or a cymbal stand from a drum kit, and he catches it.
Yeah.
But again, nobody's thinking about vibrations and feeling, and he just felt it move and caught it. But this notion now, and that people are dead set, and I was like, why?
Can I just say, I don't think he's blind.
No way. Purely
because the basketball player Shaquille O'Neal was like, I hit a button in the lift. In my head, I go, Stevie Wonder, you are a lying bastard, my friend. Like, why are you spoofing?
What did he say? 70 odd years.
Oh,
so he lied for all these years just to get in a lift with Shaq.
He's playing the long game. He's playing the long game, and in about a year, he's going to announce a major collab with Specsavers.
There are some fucking, I swear to God, some mental ones. Did you know Obama was Hitler's grandson?
I'd heard that.
That's another one. And I can show you the lineage and stuff and the genealogy of it all. Like, yeah.
But Stevie Wonder isn't blind.
I just called to say I see you.
How'd you see the buttons? You lying prick. This was before voice recognition. He couldn't just hit Siri.
Or Shaq's just involved in a big conspiracy theory to fucking.
Has anyone accused you of like user like government?
Oh fucking! Well, not the government thing, but we've been called some names over the last year and a half. It has been fucking brutal, and mainly just because we ask questions. And if you ask questions and people don't like the fact that you're asking the question because it might upset their viewpoint, they don't be happy about it.
Right.
And then it gets to the point where, as comedians, we get the wee tingle going, oh, they don't like that, so let's do more of it.
Because when you're doing stand-up live and you're talking about something, you get a sense straight away what the audience think of it. Yeah. But if you're doing a podcast, you've no idea.
No idea, no.
You're just having a conversation about something you don't know.
Yeah.
We were talking about Get Back, the Beatles film.
Yeah.
On Disney, I was asking if you'd seen it, and we both loved it. What's the conspiracy about Paul McCartney? Is it that Paul McCartney died and was replaced by an actor or another guy?
So it's probably one of my favourites again because I genuinely believe the Beatles are involved in it.
As in they promoted this myth?
They promoted the myth and the conspiracy theory about that, and McCartney's involved right up till today. So 66 apparently, there was a car crash and McCartney's gone, and they brought in Billy Shears. Right, so
a guy called
he's named himself Billy Shears because of Sgt. Pepper's and all the rest of the thing. But and this is the idea then that there's a great book out on it actually, and it's called The Memoirs of Billy Shears.
Class.
And it came out in 2009, and I'll fucking swear by it, Paul McCartney wrote it, right? Because it's either, first of all, the author has never written anything else.
Right.
And his name's Thomas E. Harriet. Right? Which, if you put it into an anagram twister, comes out with Heather is a tumour.
No. Here's the
I
thing.
swear to God, right?
You know I'm not smart enough to know if that's true.
It is true. 100% true, right? And this was right about the time when the divorce and all was happening and all. But this book, so the memoirs of Billy Shears is writing as the guy who replaced Paul McCartney and the Beatles.
Right.
And it's so fucking detailed and so it had to be one of the Beatles. You know what I mean? It had to be, or else it's true, but I don't think it's true. Out of all the Beatles, the one that was always the most noticeable was Paul.
Yeah.
There was times when you'd look at young George and John, you go, I don't know which one's which. Paul, you always knew.
So if it's true, Billy Shears is an unbelievable actor.
Unbelievable actor, or Billy Shears is Paul McCartney. I do think McCartney, because the Beatles definitely, like, they instigated this, yeah.
Right.
So they had loads of, like, hidden messages if you play the record backwards, like Paul's dead and all that sort of stuff. And the Sgt. Pepper's album has got the car and the bloodied glove, driving glove. And then if you look at the flowers, it says "Here Lies Paul," all in Sgt. Pepper's album cover and all that sort of crack. The Abbey Road cover with Paul's only one wearing no shoes and socks. Just to
That's
highlight.
that is so detailed to the point where
I would call it the first ever viral marketing
right,
because it
Yeah.
sold more albums for them.
yeah.
That faction of people are going, they're actually sending messages out here, and they were playing records back, and they were just fucking around with sound and
Yeah.
technology and new things coming out, loops and all that sort of crap. But
If you were replacing a famous person, like someone was like, Connor, this person's going to die. We are going to, science has moved on that far. We're going to change your entire appearance to the point where you will look and be this person.
yeah,
But you got to get rid of your old life and become this person. Who would you like to be? Who would you like to replace?
it's going to be Jack Black or Ryan Gosling.
I mean, give me arguments
sort
for
of,
both.
I would be sort of similar looks to both, and I would think that
Yeah. You're right in between both.
there's a spectrum.
diagram,
There's a
you're-
spectrum there, yeah. And like I'm in between there somewhere.
Right. But you would like their life. You like that lifestyle?
Lifestyle. Oh,
I think
don't
Jack
know.
Black could have a fun lifestyle.
Jack, Seth Rogen has a great lifestyle because Seth Rogen.
Oh,
Obviously,
you wouldn't need to cheat.
yeah, just
you have the
Seth
same
Rogen.
lifestyle.
Just wear glasses.